Hi everyone, I'm Joshua Levine Grader. These are my short mountaintop musings. I'm thinking this week a lot about silence, the power of silence. In particular, and related to the reading in the Torah this week, which is the Parsha of Yitro, portion of Jethro, most famous for the Ten Commandments. But I'm most interested in what happens right after the Ten Commandments, few lines right after. I'll tell you a short story that when I was in rabbinical school, every senior in the last year gets assigned a Torah portion so you can give a sermon on that Torah portion. It's kind of like a mini bar bat mitzvah. And you work many months on this one sermon, which is not exactly real life for a clergy person. But we had an opportunity to think deeply. And I focused not on the commandments, but I focused on this line that said, B'chol ha'am ro'im et ha'kolot. See, even up the mountain, I can't get total silence. All the people, all the nations saw thunder. They saw the thunder. And that line struck me because normally you don't see thunder. And in my studies, I came across the great Rabbi Aryeh Kaplan of blessed memory, who taught on this line that it was a possibility that the people were experiencing a spiritual state of mind called synesthesia, where our senses are able to perceive something outside of the normal realm of our senses because of a deep spiritual connection that the people had, in this case for the Ten Commandments, that right after they were able to experience something totally remarkable. And so I did an exercise in that sermon in the year 1999, where I held up a picture of the letter Aleph, the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet, which is by itself a silent letter. And I invited people to meditate on that letter, to focus, in large part because there is another teaching that says, amidst the din and the loud voices and the thunder and the lightning and the fear that surrounded the giving of the Ten Commandments, there's a teaching that says there was actual silence. And not just silence at the mountain, but silence of the whole world. No birds chirped, no animals made noise. There was silence. And in the face of the loud noise of our world today, I invite us to use some silence, to focus inward so that we can do the external work that we need to do. So I'm going to invite you to sit for a moment in quiet, breathing in, breathing out. Ultimately, for me, the power of the commandments is not about what we should or shouldn't do, but it's about the spiritual discipline that comes from being quiet. And from that place, we can go out and heal the world. Peace and blessings.